Hello everybody and welcome back to On Point HQ, and a bit of a from the desk update. I realised before that recently with the bolt action basics videos and the I am a Wargamer series, cheers to Spud from Chilling Wargamers for starting that. I've really enjoyed the video series so far. It's been fantastic, really getting a glimpse into other gamers and other creators' journeys in the hobby. That's been really good. But I've realised I've not done any updates about what I've been up to from the desk recently. So this is what this video is going to be: a brief update into what I've been up to. So what have I been up to? Two things, and it won't surprise anyone to know that A, they're bolt action related, and B, they're to do with Germans. I know it's going to be a massive shock to some. But I just thought I'd run through what I've been doing. First off is a sort of a new project I've started. Again, bolt action German related, unsurprisingly, but it's going to be a standalone project from my other late war Germans. I mentioned this on the Plastic Crack Addiction podcast the other night with Dom, Ken and Martin, and was met with much guffaws and laughing that I've started yet another German bolt action project. But what have I started? Well, I'm actually sort of repainting my first ever bolt action Germans. They were, when I first started them, they were going to be the 500th SS Parachute Battalion, but I've been repainting them because, well, I'll show you why I'm repainting them. Let me just mesh with this camera here. So these are some of my very first ever bolt action miniatures, and I'm not entirely proud of them. They're a bit crap, I'll be honest. They're, compared to my current output, they're not the best. That was my first attempt at SS camouflage. As you can see, not the best. So I saw these were on the shelf of abandoned projects over in the corner of the room. And so a couple of weeks back I thought, no, I'm gonna repaint them using the style that I use now. So let's have a look at what we've been up to. So bear in mind, these ones started off life like that. So this is what they've been turned into. So as you can see, they're a mix of plastic kits from Warlord Games. So we've got the SS box in there, we've got the plastic Grenadier, and we've got Fallschirmjäger. And the aim is just to make these guys a mix of all different kinds of uniforms. I make them a bit ragtag. But that's so what I've done. I've basically given them a completely new paint job at the back. So equipment properly painted like I'm doing these days, not the half-arsed brown and grey that I've been doing in the past. Properly painted. So I've been giving them a brand new lease of life and giving them a bit better basing as well, rather than the travesty that was their previous basing. But I'm really enjoying these. These are something a bit different. Well, they're not something a bit different, let's be honest. I'm painting bolt action Germans again. It's what I do. But they're not going to be as part of my late war Germans. I'm going to throw in a couple of SS sections in there as well. What I've also done is, so this is one of the LMG teams for it. As you can see, ridiculously oversized base, completely impractical. But I think that's what I'm known for these days, completely impractical basing. But again, these were very much painted in the same way previously as the others were. But a nice little LMG team there. So that's my plan for that. Like I mentioned before, they're going to be very loosely based on the 500th Battalion, SS Parachute Battalion. It's just basically so going to do a load more kit bashing and just throw a bunch of kits together. But that's what I've done so far, and I've got another 4 to go, and I'm going to pick up some more plastic SS and work on them. So second part of the video, if you've seen any of my videos before, it's well known that I am not a massive fan of metal miniatures. In fact, where I can, I will avoid them drastically because I just don't like painting them. I don't like working with them. But a thought occurred to me: am I doing myself out of some creative hobbying here? I like kit bashing plastics. What is there to say that I can't do the same with metal miniatures? So today I set myself a challenge. There'll be a picture on the screen now of a bunch of metal miniatures I found in various bits boxes. These are all German Warlord. There's a brand there, I don't know who they're made by or where I got them from. I just seem to have acquired them from somewhere. Yeah. I think it's the way of the wargamer. We just pick up figures. So what I thought I'd do, how can I alter these? I can't really kit bash with them, but I can certainly use my kit bashery skills to alter them in some way. And I started off simply, and I've gone a bit left field. So let's have a look at these. So the plan is to just use these and incorporate them into my late war Germans. So this guy here, this is from when you get the SS cavalry blister. You get 3 dudes that are sort of off their horses. And I think this is the officer miniature. So very simply, all I did was just put a plastic head on there and added some magazine pouches. Very, very simple. So I started off with that, and I thought, I moved this up a notch from that. So the next one was this. Now this is one of the figures. I don't know which company made this. I really don't. But I wanted to make use of it, so all I did was put a plastic scope on there, and I've got a very, very basic rudimentary sniper in bog standard hair or grenadier uniform. Lovely stuff. So he's going to be combined with I've got a bunch of these. This is from the I think it's the Winter German machine gun team. Now I haven't used them because they've got assault rifles on the backs, and my Germans, well, my Stalingrad Germans are set in Stalingrad, and there's no assault rifles there. So that's why, but there's no real scope to really work on them. So I'm going to use that as a basic sniper team. Now with that done, I thought, oh, what else can I do? So I'm going to move on to this guy. So he is from, I think he originally was a crew from the Pack 40, because I kit bashed a plastic crew for that. Now originally his right arm was just sort of, I think he was just up in the air. He was gesticulating in some manner that I didn't like. So what I thought I'd do is turn him into a radio operator. So I snipped the right arm off and replaced it with a arm from, I think it's the plastic grenadier box. So what I'm going to do is put make a handset and put it in his hand, and he will be behind this guy. I think this guy's from the SS Command blister, I believe. So all done. Again, bit of plastic head from the SS box there, and I've added a plastic entrenching tool. But the radio, no more kit bashing radios for this guy. He's already got one on his back. So the plan is to have him behind him like that, possibly connected by a wire. I'm not quite sure, depending on how confident I'm feeling with my my skills at the time. But yeah, just put a simple handset in there, and there we go, a radio operator. So that's going to be part of a forward observation team, and again with another one of these from the Winter German machine gun box. So then with those done, I thought, well, what else can I do? So I decided to make another higher officer command section, starting off with another radio operator. So again, I think he's from the SS Command blister, but I didn't like his left arm. He was just sort of pointing, like he was snapping his fingers. I just didn't like the original pose. So off came his left arm at the elbow. It's a bit rough at the moment. I need to file that down. I'll just put some green stuff, and then the arm is from the plastic SS box. He's holding some instructions or orders or a map book or something. I put a pistol. I know that's it's a repair or a toolkit for an MG42, I think, but I think it looks like a nice document pouch anyway. And then a plastic head like he's talking into his headphones there. So again, a metal miniature that I wasn't really too keen on has been miraculously transformed into something rather unique. Then the last one, yeah, I went a bit mad at this stage. So this is either the captain or the major, and again from the SS blister. Now he was radically different. He had in his right arm he had a pistol. And he was waving it in the air. I didn't like the pose. I just thought it looked a bit odd. So what did I do? Well, off came the arm. I then got this right arm from the SS box, snipped off the hand because he was originally pointing. Snipped off the hand. The hand is actually from the Blitzkrieg German plastic set, just a normal holding hand, and then the rifle is from the SS box, and I think the officer's head is from the plastic Fallschirmjäger box. But I say I'm pretty chuffed with how that's turned out. I think once that's painted up, it's going to be a really unique looking figure. Yeah, I'm quite made up with that. So have I conquered my fear of metal miniatures? I don't know yet. I really don't know. But I'm going to be working on a lot more. I've definitely, in that way, I'm going to be working. I've sort of, now that I know I can cut them into pieces and just attach plastic bits like some kind of wargaming Dr. Frankenstein. Frankenstein. I like it. Moving on. That's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I think it was a rather pleasant Saturday afternoon sticking things together. So that's my update from the desk for now. If you've got any comments or questions, just leave them down below and I'll certainly respond to all comments and questions. You'll also find a link below in the description to our new Facebook group. Feel free to womble along and join us in some wargaming chat. But that aside, thanks for watching as always. Take care, may your dice roll well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So bye bye for now.